Am I the a-hole for declining my parents' invite to a restaurant to celebrate my engagement with my fiancé? My partner and I recently got engaged, and my parents have offered to take us out to dinner to celebrate at my mom's favorite restaurant. The catch is that I really dislike this place. I have made this known previously, and it has even been a running joke with them about how I am terrified of the restaurant, which is fine. I can take a joke. But it is just not making me feel very good that in order to celebrate us, they offered to take us somewhere they know we don't like. The restaurant is fine. It's not even bad. My problem with it is that it's in my hometown, and it's a spot where, without fail, my parents will see their friends. Their friends will come up to the table and say hi and stay and talk a bit. I don't dislike these people and gladly socialize with them in other contexts, but I just hate having to sit through these interactions while I'm at dinner. We often see people from my high school, which also isn't my favorite. I am not a particularly socially anxious person, but I just really dislike this for some reason. When I was invited, I tried to make a lighthearted joke about it being my favorite, and my parents said they don't want to drive very far. I gently offered to chauffeur everyone somewhere else since it was a special occasion, and offered a list of places I love and have been wanting to try for the occasion. This morning, I was told off by my dad saying that I was being rude and that when I am invited to dinner, the polite thing is to just say yes, not to ask to go somewhere else. It just feels like the whole thing is more about them than about us. Like, this is supposed to be a celebration of our engagement, but I feel like I'm being asked to perform gratitude for something I didn't want. I'd rather skip it than fake being excited the whole night. This whole thing is bothering me a lot more than I thought and kind of hurting my feelings and making me feel unseen. It is putting me in a bad mood and making me want to stay home, since if I bring it up again, I will be the one making a big deal and being rude, etc., and I will never hear the end of it. I feel the only way to keep this from being an issue is to go along with it and celebrate somewhere I don't even want to be just to please my parents. I just wanted this moment to reflect us, not be another instance of me quietly accepting something for the sake of peace. It's exhausting always being the one who's expected to compromise without acknowledgement. So am I the a-hole for not wanting to celebrate my engagement at a restaurant my parents chose even though they know I dislike it?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. They know you don't like it there. You offered reasonable alternatives, and sucking it up and going isn't working for you. If they want to do something to celebrate you, this isn't it. Fine to decline.
Not the a-hole. They're just trying to show off for their friends. It isn't even about your engagement. If they tell you you are being rude about it, remind them that they intentionally pick a restaurant you are not comfortable at because you know it will not be about your engagement, but just them visiting with friends. You will only go if they reserve a private room so you and they can actually celebrate.